Before the 12th century, most people were illiterate. The skills of writing and reading weren't considered important because the majority of people were peasants who worked in the fields. The centers of education were monasteries, and the most educated people were monks and priests. But with the development of such sciences as law and medicine, in France and Italy were formed universities with 4 faculties. First faculty was theology, then canon law. The third faculty was law, and the third faculty was medicine, and the fourth faculty was arts, which included logic, rhetoric, the art of making speeches, logic, astronomy, and music. In the middle of the 12th century, a group of professors who came from France formed the first university in Oxford. Then in 1209 was established the second university, the University of Cambridge. So this way were established to the first universities in Great Britain. But education was difficult as books weren't well spread. All the books were handwritten, so books could be afforded only by the rich. But in the middle of the 15th century was invented printing by Johannes Gutenberg in Germany. William Caxton, a merchant who was working first in London, then in Flanders as handicapper in Flanders in the rich family, went on the business trip to Germany and brought the knowledge of the art of printing into England. Medieval towns were surrounded with walls and towers, in which there were loopholes, small windows from which defenders could resist from the possible attack of enemies. In the towns there were very narrow streets because the houses were really close to each other. In medieval towns the houses were built of wood or stone, or partly of wood and partly of stone. On market days all the town was concentrated in the central square, where people performed some chants, usually from the Bible, and other craftsmen and farmers were selling and buying goods, butter, eggs, milk, cheese, and many others. Farmers and craftsmen were united in guilds, a group of people who was doing a deal. If a member of guild died, the guild paid for the funerals and gave some money to the widows and children. Guilds were very important part of the town, because guild was like the second family, in which people supported each other.